Here in this question, he wanted to using complete the square method to solve this. Okay, I have some rules for complete the square. First rule, I wanted to collect all x's together and the other side the number 3, 4, 5, whatever. The second rule, have coefficient of x all squared. Third rule, this number add both sides. Fourth rule, solve to get x. Okay, let's see. Here, can you solve and you have x squared plus 8 equals 4x? No, you said that we must collect x together and the number the other side. So what you will do here, you will send 4x with negative here and 8 with negative here. Then you will, second rule, which is half coefficient of x all squared. Half coefficient of x all squared. Where is coefficient of x? Here is negative 4, so I will get half negative 4 all squared. You will get 4. So add 4 both sides. The third rule, add 4 both sides. Okay. Fourth rule, you will solve to get x. Complete the square first. Okay, here negative 8 plus 4, negative 4. Here, how I can complete the square, I will take the bracket, all squared. Square root of x squared x, square root of 4, 2, and the middle sign is negative. Okay, so I get this by completing the square. Okay, so I have this answer. Now, x minus 2 all squared minus 4. Negative 8 plus 4, negative 4. Here, x minus 2 all squared. I wanted to get x alone. What you will do, you wanted to get rid of a square and negative 2. How I can get off a square first? Send the other side by square root. So x minus 2 equals negative square root of negative 4. Square root of negative 4 is positive or negative 2i. As once you have any negative inside the square root, convert it to I. So square root of 4 positive or negative 2, and the I will, instead of negative, under the square. Then what? Here you get x alone? No, I have here negative 2. You will send the other side with positive 2. So again, how I can complete the square? Bracket, all squared, square root of x squared is x, square root of 4 is 2, and put the middle sign. Okay. Okay, what about using the quadratic formula? Quadratic formula, you should know this rule, and I want to tell you this is given in the exam. Okay, what you will do again, you will get the A and B and C, but before of this, you should see all equals 0. Then from here, get A and B and C. So let's see here. You wanna to send the 5x to the other side with a negative to be negative 5x, and negative 2 the other side with positive 2, and get A is coefficient of x squared 3, B negative 5, C equals 2. Then substitute in the rule to get the answer. Negative b, we remove b and put negative 5. B, remove it and put negative 5. A is 3, C is 2. Substitute. You got me? Then solve each part alone. Here, negative 5 is 5. Here, 2 times 3 is 6. Here, negative 5 squared inside the bracket. Negative 5 squared is 25. And here minus 4 times 3 times 2 is 24. Then 25 minus 24 is 1. So 5 positive or negative 1 over 6. So 5 plus 1 is 6 over 6 of 1. And 4 over 6 negative 2 over 3. Okay. Okay, what about here? Double root, which means same solution. Negative 3 and negative 3. Double root, same number or same solution. Okay, this is in the exam يا جماعة. Something like this. If you wanted the standard form equation, what you will do, you will get the x-intercepts is zeros, our roots, x equals what? Here, see where the graph intersects in x-axis and -1 and 3. Put in the brackets in opposite sign. So -1 will be x plus 1. 3 will be x minus 3. What about the sign? Graph goes down, so it will be negative. You asks for a standard form, so you should expand the brackets. The vertex, here 1 and 7. X-intercept, where the graph intersects with x-axis, here -1 and x-intercept at y equals 0, so -1 and 0, and the other side 3 and 0. Y-intercept, where the graph intersect with y-axis, of course. Y-intercept, where the graph intersect with y-axis, here 0 and 5. Here y minimum or y maximum in the highest point, so it's called y maximum equals 7 and y minimum none. Here, axis of symmetric. Where's axis of symmetry? Here I will make a line that divide the graph to equal parts, and here intersect in x, so the solution x equals where it intersect at 1. X equals 1. As I told you before, x-intercept is what? Axis of symmetric is what? The x of vertex. فين ال x of vertex 1. يبقى x equals 1. Okay. What about here? Here he wanted to get the ordinate of vertex. As I told you, ordinate is y vertex. He wanted to get y vertex. What is the rule of the vertex? Negative b over 2a will function of negative b over 2a. So I wanted to get the vertex here, x and y. X rule negative b over 2a, y substitute in x, right? Okay. Can we solve as I have this equation, or you should have the standard form? So what you will do, you will multiply. Expand the brackets and multiply. Here, you get 2 times x, 2x, 2 times -3, -6. Then you will get this bracket multiplied by this bracket, like expand the bracket. 2x multiplied x. Here you have a factored form. You wanted to get the standard form like this. Expand the brackets. 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times 2, 4x. Then -6 times x, -6. -6 times 2, -12. Then combine the like terms here. 4x minus 6x, -2x. So 2x squared minus 2x minus 12. Then what you will get? You will substitute negative b over 2a. b is -2, right? So -2 will be 2. Over 2a, 2 times a, 2 times 2, 4. Okay? So I get here 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. Then I get here x, but he want a y. As I told you, substitute in x with half. So I will go there to the equation. Do you remember the arrow? Go there to, instead of x put half, and on the calculator you will get the answer -12 and half. Okay? So this is a very small steps. What is this? Get the standard form by expand the brackets to get here. Then substitute in the rule -b over 2a and the function of it. Get -b over 2a is half. If you wanted the y, substitute in x with the half to get y. Here, in this question, what you will do, he wanted to know which answer is not true. Okay, let's see. First one, I have this graph. He told you that a greater than 0. So a goes up, so a is positive greater than 0. Here, c, y-intercept is positive. C greater than 0, so y-intercept is positive. Where did the graph intersect y? Yes, in the positive sign. What about b? B is what? Okay, I wanted to know B. You got before that B is x vertex from the graph. How I can get B from the graph? From the vertex, right? Vertex is negative B over 2A. Here x in vertex positive or negative? Here is positive, right? So I wanted to get negative B over 2A positive 4. It's okay? What you will do, you will get as A is positive and here negative, so you wanted to get B negative 2 to get negative negative positive over positive, right or no? What about if B is negative, is a positive? Negative times positive over positive will get negative. You wanted to get the x negative? No, I wanted to get it positive, so it's wrong. Okay, so I can get B positive because I wanna to get negative B again, to get negative B over 2A equal positive. I have here positive, so I wanted to get a positive, but I have here negative, so B must be negative number. So the answer, or the wrong, not true answer, is B greater than 0. Okay, here how I can get the discriminant or number of solution, B squared minus 4AC. Substitute here A, negative 5B, C1. Substitute to get the answers here.